Damn. How the hell are you so fast?
About time you showed up. I mean, hey, it's a top-of-the-line starfighter. One of the fastest things I've ever piloted.
I need to get me one of those hyperdrives. Damn.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Identification. What? Additional security measures needed.
Yeah, we understand.
Signature in ID. To be good. You're let through. This is currently on a minor lockdown. Most controlling.
Alright.
Alright.
A1 is here, but he says he's way too busy to deal with it.
Alright.
Yeah, figures.
Haven't seen one of those in a while.
Well, yeah, this is, A1's own authoritarian slice of heaven. And, yeah. Bit nations like these, they quite often have outdated propaganda like this.
Yeah.
I think they might be updating a little bit.
Alright. Now, where the hell are we supposed to go? That's where a lot of the crime happened back in the day.
Did.
Ah, this must be it.
Go through.
Alright.
Hello there.
Greetings.
Welcome to
the
our
investigator we heard
little
about.
crime scene. Waylon Renvark, at your service, gentlemen.
To meet you.
See, pretty nasty
Malandax,
deal we've got
and
here.
Mrs. Saber. And, huh. I thought I heard you had 4 shock troopers dead. Mercs.
Oh no, their corpses are over here. It's quite, as I was saying, it's quite the crime scene. Putting together my own theory of events on what happened.
Decision my ass.
Starting
This
from
is
the
a
beginning.
bloodbath.
Yes. Starting from the beginning, it's quite clear to see what was originally happening. Though I'm unsure of the why. But do be careful around the corpses. I want to try and leave this crime scene as good as possible so we can get any evidence off them. Judging from the start, I would assume it happened around here. See, we have 2 KIA Vanguard security troopers. I'm unsure why, but it seems these thugs over there decided to open fire upon them. And in the firefight, a group of shock troopers were called in to deal with it, the whole situation. See, the entire alleyway over here is coated in blaster marks. And when they came in, proceeded to take what I'm looking at, they proceeded to take cover around here. If you look over here, their commanding officer is hidden. However, what confuses me even more is bodies look like they were shot in the back, like someone flanked them. However, we have no evidence on who or what shot them. So that currently brings the case to a dead end.
Do you know if any of the thugs over there survived?
From what I'm seeing, every shot that was placed in were precise, almost if this unknown third party went in to make sure no survivors were present.
For
No
either
one can
side,
tell
it
the
looks
tale, I
like.
guess.
Well, no witnesses.
So we could
Yes.
rule out that it was these guys. Though I did notice the commander's helmet cam is missing.
Yes. I've attempted to look for any kind of recordings, but seems whoever we're dealing with wants this to stay pretty hidden. They've covered their tracks extremely well.
A lot of
Skilled and
experience.
smart.
Probably someone. In other words, he's probably gonna be dangerous too.
Most likely.
Now, I haven't been here in years. So this could be very outdated, but there was a Mandalorian living here.
Unsure.
Now, I don't know if you would do this.
My guess it
Again,
could be a possible group of individuals, but that's mostly a theory. Other than this is where our case gone cold for now. Sat here trying to find the slightest that could give any kind of more information.
Have you found an escape route?
Well, judging from the bloodbath that was there, and how there's very little around here, I'd assume they came in and exited from the north side. Though, we've not found anything. As I said, these guys like to cover their tracks incredibly well.
Doesn't hurt to look.
first thing I think. You said he came in from this, right? Or did he go out from this?
Presumably, they came in and out from this. Presumably ambushed the group of shock troopers, shot them all in the back. They just left.
Okay. And you've checked all the bodies for any signs of looting or anything like that. Both the shock troopers and the thugs. You've checked all of them, right?
I have. Nothing very notable other than the commander over here. Gear, equipment, and weapons were taken, but that's really it.
Do the other shock troops have helmet cams?
If they do, none of them function.
Sense.
I've attempted, but
Guy just doesn't make sense. This guy just ran in, killed a whole bunch of people, and only took some troopers' weapons and their helmet cam. That's it.
agreed.
Hang on a minute. Oh, this is a commander.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the commanding officer.
He took his weapons.
His weapons and equipment.
Well, it could all. But then again, if this is a shock commander who was on deployment, they do generally keep data pads on themselves.
Perhaps.
That's my after.
Maybe.
However, I'm unsure if I'd be able to even know what they were carrying, as surely it'd be most likely classified.
And if it wasn't taken, he might have hidden it around. Or might have been thrown around somewhere.
Maybe.
Usually these data pads contain information on secret routes, security clearance, and usually maps of local areas and other classified locations within them. Palace. We might not be just... I won't want to jump to conclusions yet, but we might not be dealing with just some random cutthroat here. We might be dealing with an actual terrorist or spy.
My current running theory is I'm sadly a bit of a realist here, but my running theory is an unknown group of possibly terrorists managed to get these thugs to start something, and then proceeded to execute these shock troopers and get whatever important data he had on him for some unknown event that's most likely going to happen soon.
And he knew exactly who to target and how to target them.
That's what worries me.
I'm scanning
This
the
guy's done his homework
trajectory.
not only on here, but also on the Vanguard itself.
Correct.
It seems there were, to my scans, it seems there were multiple shooters.
Yeah.
They have
Not only
87%
coming
accuracy.
from these guys shooting back at them, these guys shooting back at them.
I mean, from behind the
Our
shock
third
troops.
party.
The third party
yes,
is multiple.
As I said, an unknown group.
Yep, the brawl started there. Shock troops come in from this direction, and then these guys come in from behind them and start opening fire. So yeah, this was well coordinated. These guys knew exactly what was going to happen and when it would happen. So at least now we have a motive. And we have the means of doing it.
Yes,
Now we
however,
just
what we
need to know
lack
what they did
is,
next.
Yes, what we lack is what they plan to do with what they have.
Well, shall we investigate? See if we find where they went?
Perhaps. A good chance there's gotta be something they left behind. These guys have to have gotten careless at some point.
Yeah. Alert the rest of your security team on what's been stolen. Maybe they'll have some information, find something. At least if they know what they're looking for.
If they shot him and dragged
I'll
this
keep
guy
an eye out.
afterwards, they could have always climbed up through this pipework.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I could place them on pretty steep climb with not very many places to get to, unless they had a jump.
Unless they had grapple equipment or some kind of jump
Well,
pad.
they seem skilled. They may have movement training.
Perhaps.
Possible.
They've always climbed onto this crates, gotten up to there, jumped across, and jumped up to that one up there. But I don't see any
Broaden our
evidence of them climbing. Actually, I don't see any evidence of anyone leaving at all.
That's what's really baffling me. That's why it's really a running theory on they left the same way they came in. That's all I really can come up with.
Let's scan farther up.
So baffling.
Well, if they left no
almost doesn't
traces
make
of leaving,
sense.
you think maybe they came in by flight or something?
I think I was right.
Maybe.
There's no scuff marks on this, but it looks like it went under a lot of strain recently. The weight of more than
The
one
dig
person.
climb.
Perhaps a check of the rooftops might be our best bet to finding our next clue.
Maybe.
Yep, that's our next stop.
But it could have also been old because this place hasn't been repaired.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to check.
Alright.
It's our one and only lead. I'll notify my men to keep the area secured.
Alright, we can get up there through the diner.
Alright.
Keep this area locked down, gentlemen. We'll be back.
Through here. Doesn't work.
Yeah, lift would be a no-go.
It's very... Huh. Let's see. Maybe I can... Because if it's just the
Yeah, check the
controls...
lift. Oh, this is fixable. I could actually fix it now.
Alright. Good. Interesting. Smashed in. This could be evidence of them tampering, but maybe not. It looks like
Then
there's
again,
some dried alcohol on it.
could
Possibly a
just be
drunk.
the locals.
Yes.
Well,
Alright.
Yeah.
there we
Go.
go.
So that eliminates the path of taking the lift down.
Oh,
So they could
Unless
have...
they spilled alcohol on purpose to throw us off their scent.
Yeah.
Like I said, these guys are definitely professionals. Beyond your average.
Alright. So they would have climbed up here. Made it up to this roof. Let's look around. There's always room to jump to from roof to roof. Dent. Something metallic impacted the edge of that roof.
Oh, which room?
This one.
Ah, this one.
interesting.
Hold on. Some wiring here.
Oh,
What's
some wire.
this? Maybe they use grappling hooks, but I know the Mandalorian who lives up here, I think, also uses grappling hooks. Could have also been an old tripwire. I know the Mandalorian didn't like trespassers.
Now we have to assume it's evidence.
Hmm.
However, I will note that Mandalorian no longer lives around here.
Ah, then we have free reign to search his property.
Yeah.
This seems like the most path to take if you...
Yeah.
There's not really much else place you could go. There's that roof right there, but I don't think it leads in.
They
We
could
can
have
check it later, though.
could have gone up more. We've always scaled this.
Storage.
Hold on. There's something new on that tower. Looks like listening equipment.
Someone's been listening into our comms, huh?
Could have been how they know the, yeah. This is one of our comm towers, so that's probably how they knew where the shocks were going.
Premeditated.
Interesting.
Well then.
No one touched the equipment. Saber, scan the equipment for any kind of explosives. They could have rigged this whole tower to blow for all we know.
Alright, doing a full scan.
So actually, I didn't think about that. Love covering their tracks, so careful.
Given how professional these guys are, they might have done more than just cover their tracks. They might have laid traps for investigators. Probably plan to kill anyone who comes after them.
It's safe. But on a closer look,
Alright then.
the listening device seems to be hidden to the point where only a droid could detect it.
See.
Oh.
Well then, It's a good thing I managed to get you two along then.
Yes.
If it's safe to inspect, we might as well see and get from it.
Yeah, I could see if I can trace where it's broadcasting to. This looks pretty expensive. Top of the line.
Interesting.
So now we know they're skilled and well funded. Nothing overly fancy though. Look for...
How long ago did this happen?
It was quite the recent event.
Ah, okay.
I could see when this was installed. Possibly.
Alright, do that.
Can't tell exactly, but at most a week or two. If they don't know about us finding this, we could always give them false orders. Feed false information. Lead them into a trap.
But we're unsure just how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can trace where the equipment's broadcasting to. If it's broadcasting at all right
I'll leave
now.
that to you then. While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and see if anything else was left on here. Unlikely, but at least would make sense to try.
Alright.
Broadcasting to an external display on the tower itself.
Someone was here, actively monitoring the
Yeah.
station.
Exactly.
That's more consent, actually.
Quite the way to do it.
External link cable. Interesting. If they connect a very long cable to this, they could be anywhere. Maybe they're watching right now. It's hooked up to anything.
Well, if they're already watching right now, then probably gonna need to get moving again before we're toasted.
Agreed.
Oh, stop. There's a laser right there.
Situation.
Infrared.
So they have
Alright.
trapped the place.
I'll let you handle this then. Since you're able to see it.
See if I can disable.
Good chance there's something they don't want us to
Tripwire.
Or they're just trying to lead us into a trap.
How did... Shit, get down!
Move!
Went off on its own.
Shots
Must have detected me tampering.
Damn.
Watch it. It's coming from the shelves.
Let's see if I can disable it. Got it. Ah,
Alright. Get a scan of the area. I don't want any more surprises.
it's one of ours. Automatic firing mechanism. Interesting.
I'll have to save these bolts. for
One of
further
our
study.
old bows.
Whoever rigged this up has been around for quite a while if they have this
could have been the Mandalorian. Again, he didn't like trespassers.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that might make
unsure if I see them
sense.
leaving a trap behind after you left.
Though. It does
I'll
depend.
search this area
As far
regardless.
as I'm
Yeah,
aware, the
I'm
man
scanning
told us
it.
Anything
all
left
his
behind
items.
here.
Okay. So, what I can surmise is that it's an old trap. The Mandalorian probably set it up, but it was reactivated recently. Presumably after he left.
See.
So they were using this area. But why? Maybe they have something hidden in here.
It's likely.
Scanning Saber.
Yes, I was going to say, for now, I'll keep my hands off and allow the droid to keep a better eye of everything that's
Yeah.
going on.
Nothing over here so far, but there was a camera and a targeting computer on that trap. They're not there anymore. See the attachments.
So they rigged this thing with tripwire because they couldn't get the regular equipment to work on that thing?
Or they took it and used it in something else.
Agreed. My guess is that those items were on it. Then when our friends arrived, salvaged those.
We do have two things in common. Cameras.
Well, they thought they could get information from this thing's camera and
Maybe. Let's see. Junk. Huh. Very volatile explosives. High yield. I'm not touching that.
are they new?
Maybe. Could be linked to a trap, or they might just be stored here. Not sure. Either way, we might want to get out of here. Let
Yeah,
Bomb Squad
Taking
handle
the
this.
area for now.
This cable isn't linked up to anything. I'd say we move on.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, we checked the entire area. Unless we haven't checked down there or on the northern end of it.
Mind, these guys are pretty agile, so sure to look up and over.
There's a hole in the fence.
The fence is
Where?
a hole.
Oh, right here.
Around here, I believe. Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe they jumped
Looks of it.
over the side when they climbed back up.
Actually, now that it looks, it was very much cut open, very much. You can see there's burn marks on it, but down below us,
Cut
as
open with
we've
a-
seen happened, most likely our possible ambush route. Burn marks all on the ground near here.
Jetpacks?
Yep, I recognize these anywhere. These are jetpacks.
Found our ambush point where our unknown
Aha.
ladies attacked our shock troopers from.
So that's why there was no evidence of them coming in either. They didn't come in.
Interesting.
They dropped in.
But did they only have enough fuel for that? Because they climbed back up.
I'm also seeing some signs of... Ah! Found a grapple hook. So it
Alright.
looks like they did both. They used jetpacks to come down, and presumably they used grapple hooks to climb up. unless they grappled down and then. No, I think they used the jetpacks to come down.
Yes, they would have to, concerning the.
They could have also done both going down.
Yeah, true. There could be some people with jetpacks who didn't have them.
But then again, why would there be burn marks up here if they could just jump down and slow their descent on the way down?
Maybe they wanted to have their jetpacks primed for a quick.
They could have also had, both things. Some people climbed up and the other people used their jetpacks to go back up.
Yeah.
Alright, that narrows it down. Need to find some jetpacks.
There also seems to be something attached to this.
Hmm?
It's a winch. So they didn't use this thing to come down. They were using this thing to pull something up.
Oh.
Maybe they captured someone.
Pretty strong winch too. Looks like you could hold a person or light cargo.
Could have been one of the thugs, possibly their leader. Maybe they wanted to capture him.
Perhaps.
Unless we're missing a person who was assigned to this area incident.
Not exactly sure.
Yeah, check the roster, see if there's any MIAs here that came around this time of this.
Another thing I thought, since they took the commander's gear, they could have always done a switcheroo and put a different dead body in there. Could have yoinked the commander itself.
Have the commander's body taken in for
Let's
examination.
see. No MIAs.
Or at least have his helmet removed to identify him.
So we'll note, one of the shock troopers has a blast bolt going straight through.
Not unheard of. Depends on the caliber.
Shouldn't be possible given the armor grade of the troop. They would have needed a disruptor into that. Or a railgun.
Incredibly powerful weapon they would have needed.
Need a railgun or a starship grade weapon, an anti-tank. Go clean through like that. It would also explain the part. One shot, one kill. Jump down. Probably fired one of their shots, like you said, with the 80% accuracy. Back up once they have
some kind of energy cut. Shot pierced right through and even hit the wall behind him.
energy blast that shot right
Perhaps
through the
that
wall
rules
behind
out
him.
railgun.
Could have been a disruptor then.
Or, as I said, a very
Some kind of
big gun.
Tibetan.
Very high caliber, probably.
So yeah, it would have been a high
Kind of
caliber
incredibly
blaster.
high
of some
powered
kind.
energy weapon.
Have
Make no
they-
mistake, from what I'm seeing, incredibly similar to that of railgun, but wasn't shot by a relic.
Could have been an anti-tank, kind of like the DLTAA or the AV-904, but explosive. So they would have liquidated him.
I'll see if I can reference
Also-
any like history files on guns that could do this.
This guy who had the shot straight. How close was he to the wall he was shot next to? Shot went through.
Not exactly known, but from what I had to guess, somewhat close to the wall.
Exactly known. Crime scene's right there. Check the details.
No, we have the details, but still a bit up in the air. My running theory was, yes, was close to the wall, but
Could have been thrown around.
yeah, the original hit did go pierce through him and hit the wall very close to where it originally happened, but the body did take a bit of a tumble when it happened. Assume anything would be being hit by this caliber.
Have they ID'd the commander yet?
The ID was of the commander.
Interesting.
Okay, so they didn't pull a switch. That is the commander's body.
Sure.
So that checks out.
So if they were hauling a person up, it might have been one of the thugs. The opposing party.
We don't exactly have enough info on them, other than they're a group of thugs that decided to pick a fight.
They could have also had a crate or something with them.
Perhaps. Though it's impossible to check.
What's the angle the commander was shot at?
Well,
Because it would make sense if they were showing him going down, but we still don't know why his gear was taken. I mean, it could have also just been
from
he had a nice gun.
what we've found, every shot was from the back, almost as an ambush, as I said.
But if they came from the top, wouldn't the people hear it? Wouldn't they have heard them coming down? If they had used... Actually, now that does make more sense. If they only used jetpacks going up, it would be much quieter going down. Okay, so that's cleared.
Burn marks could be landing rather than.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Perhaps.
So that's how they got the jump on them.
But if this was their extraction, then who was climbing over there?
True. Maybe
Perhaps
someone was pursuing them.
Perhaps. Maybe, or perhaps they came in through here, and as we think, some of them could not have been having jetpacks, forced to evacuate through that route.
It could have also gone down from there.
True, that is also another point. There could have even been people up here, cut the hole in the fence, waiting for them to return, to come back here. Not have even been a type of ambush. Could have been purely the extraction, for all we know.
Well, either way, that places them coming down here, possibly from the roof. But either way, they come back here after they've completed their mission.
Yeah.
Why we don't see any signs of them leaving through the
Yes.
This is our next stop for figure out where they went from here.
I'm gonna go check over there.
Alrighty.
Aha. I looked into this thing a bit more. I looked into this thing a bit more. It looks like these grapples were set up before the ambush. Or
Interesting.
Very interesting.
they greased this thing all to hell. Completely silent.
So that makes sense. So the winch is how they went down.
So our
Yep.
running theory, they attached the winches up here, waited for the shock troopers to arrive. Firefight ensued, slowly descended using their grapples. When they saw
Silently.
their opportunity, they struck.
Quietly. These are very quiet grapples.
Nice,
They could
quick,
have possibly
quiet.
could have done it quickly.
They made sure there were no witnesses, took Commander's gear, plus his helmet cram, because, you know, that could have identified them. Then they used jetpacks to come back up here.
Yep. Possibly they took all of his gear, probably to not only take the camera, but also make it look like a conventional looting and make it hard to figure out what they were really after.
Perhaps.
Alright, so... where are they now?
Now I have another question. Did you see any burn marks like this here on the ground below in the crime scene?
I did.
Give me a moment to double check.
They could have been grenade
Oh,
marks.
Yes, actually. Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty big
Good
burn
chance
marks down there.
that me and my team could have mistaken them for blaster marks.
Wait a minute, this... wasn't there some near the thugs, too?
Yes. Perhaps there's
Oh, those are
more
grenade
than
marks.
what originally needed.
Okay.
Yes, blaster marks.
So
and
are
explosions.
all the marks on the ground verified as grenade marks, or could they also be matched with those jetpack marks up here?
All but one are grenade
Say
marks.
we have to do
Okay, and what's the last one?
about one.
Looks to be the size of a jetpack.
Interesting.
Still,
Yeah, it looks like...
multiple jetpack marks up here and one down
it
there.
does look like multiple, but in the same spot, basically. So they were right next to each other when they
Ah.
launched.
Okay, so rocketed back up
lot of
and touched down there, leaving marks there as well.
Seems like there's 4 of them.
Four in all, huh?
Based on the marks you found?
Based on the dents on the wall back there.
Oh.
I could assume is they... So that winch... Does it, let's see. So 3 jetpacks, and it looks like closer expansion of that, the winch. Looks like it jammed going up. Maybe that's why... Maybe that's why they climbed on the pipes, but it's show the strain of multiple people. Then again, it could have been someone jumping onto the pipes. Doesn't get to seem like there were multiple people climbing on it.
Or they jumped up in a panic.
Yeah, when their winch, like, locked up, they had to go somewhere.
Yeah. Alright.
That or
Let's
Trova's
try to get a
cool.
profile together of everything we know about these 4.
Alright. They're well trained, smart, seem to be well funded. Know how to use jetpacks, grapples, stealth, and listening in on our
They've been prepping for
comms.
this mission for at least a week. And they have what I can only describe as insider information. If they know exactly who to target, how to target them, and when to target.
Well, that does. The listening device on our comm tower explains that, mostly.
I'm not sure if there will be many specific comms talking about how shock trooper commanders carry important data.
No, but they could have noticed he had a data pad on him and took it anyway.
So, but either way, they all have jetpacks, except for one, unless their jetpack malfunction, climb instead, which still places them at very well trained acrobatics. And they have very powerful weapons, which allow them to completely punch through our armor at the rate a railgun would be able to do.
Could be Mandalorians. There are a lot of the things we said. Yeah.
It would make sense to be small group of Mandalorians, but we don't exactly have very much of a motive to go off of.
Why these Mandalorians, whoever they are, wanted this data. Like I said,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
the data is mostly information on maps, secret routes, security clearance codes, and maps of the classified areas like the palace.
Could be planning a heist of some sort.
Perhaps.
Possible. Assassination.
That too.
I'm wondering if they exited using their jetpacks once again, or if they went down through this way.
Alright.
Unsure. The elevator down was jammed, so it's unlikely
Unless-
to use that to get down.
Well, yeah, it does seem like it was jammed before then. Let's take a look on the edges.
Around the edge.
It's a long shot, but they could have jumped into the water.
That is a strategy we used at one.
Yeah. They would have to be able to jump very far. Maybe they jumped, used their jetpacks to launch themselves forward, and then fell in the water.
Yeah.
Could warrant an inspection.
They jumped. If possible, they jumped in water. That means Earth. There's only a few places they could come back up from.
Oh, hold it.
What?
I just got back from my team. I've been notified that commander's keycard was just used at the palace.
Alright, let's go there.
We've got our next heading, gentlemen. We need to move.